This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff on the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. 94.9 HOM.
Good morning. It is Thursday, June 6th. It's 6:11, and you're just second to last day for you to enter to go see Taylor Swift down in Miami. We want to get you there with airfare, hotel, and $500 in spending cash. All the details that you need to know to be able to win that are on the 94.9 HOM app or 94.9HOM.com. So I've been watching Wheel of Fortune all this week because it's Pat Sajak's
it's his last hurrah.
week. He's got 2 more episodes left. And I've been watching Wheel of Fortune since it debuted, and I was just a little tiny kid in 1975. Always, but now as I get older, I don't always have time to sit in front of the TV at 7 o'clock to watch this. But it's a lot of people don't realize that just some fun facts about Wheel of Fortune you might not know. A lot of people don't know that it was actually around in 1975 and not hosted by Pat Sajak. It was hosted by Chuck Woolery.
Good old Chuck.
Yep.
And then he wanted to get you on a date.
Originally, Merv Griffin created it, just like he did Jeopardy. Originally, it was called Shopper's Bazaar.
Yeah, because it was always you went shopping.
Right. And the pilot had a vertical wheel. It was you go to a carnival and you spin the wheel,
Yep. Like if the Price is Right one was turned sideways.
Something like that, yeah. The shopping thing is the interesting thing because now they give out only cash because they want to keep the game moving along.
Right.
So what they did, if you hadn't seen the old version when it originally debuted, is you would accumulate money for solving the puzzle and spinning the wheel, and then you take that money and you would go shopping. They would have all these things that you can buy for a price, and then at the end, if you had anything left over, you could put it on a gift certificate or account, and if you put it on account, you risked that money losing it in a bankrupt later.
It was the oddest thing because it was like literally going to Home Goods and shopping.
Well, it's that whole, it initially started as Shopper's Bazaar.
Right.
So it just kind of held, and then they realized, when it went into syndication, they're like, let's stop doing that.
Let's just do money.
Even the syndicated one actually had shopping for a little while until they finally got rid of it. But the funniest thing I saw about this, watching it this week, is it goes back to that shopping thing. There was always a ceramic Dalmatian that was for sale.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody ever bought.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
And it became the running joke constantly that no one wanted the ceramic Dalmatian.
The poor shop that put up the ceramic Dalmatian.
Yeah. If you watch Wheel of Fortune for this week, that ceramic Dalmatian is back. Just sitting in the corner, like the shot at the end where you see both of them. They're in front of the big Wheel of Fortune sign. Right to the left of that sign, there's the dog.
No, that's awesome.
Someone knew. Hey, you know what? We can't leave without saying goodbye to the dog.
Hey guys, what is this? I found it in the closet. Should we put it on the stage?
So yeah, the last episode is tomorrow if you want to catch it. And then on Monday, Ryan Seacrest takes over.
Oh no.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM.
Hotline. Excuse me.
It's Colin Mockery.
Oh my God. Hi, don't you have people that I could cough into front of? Why is it
No,
you?
that's why I'm so popular. I'm a man of the people, and the people are the people.
Well, I apologize for that. You know, when you eat overnight oats and they're stuck in your throat, may I do a proper introduction for you, Colin?
Yes.
Colin Mockery from Whose Line Is It Anyway is coming to the Music Hall in Portsmouth, New Hampshire on June 13th with his brand new 2-man improv show with his buddy, his work husband, Brad Sherwood. It's called Asking for Trouble, and he's on the line with us this morning. Good morning, Colin.
Good morning.
Tickets for this show, which you're going to want to get, are at themusichall.org. I cannot believe that you have been doing improv with Brad for nearly 30 years.
I believe it. Believe me.
Jeff and I have been doing a morning show together for nearly 25. And a lot of times I want to kill Jeff.
Thank you.
Lori, I hear you loud and clear.
Colin, what do you have out for me?
Brad is into details. He's a little OCD. Things I don't think about, he obsesses over. So he takes care of all these little things I would never think about, and I'm just there to make sure he doesn't have a stroke.
Yeah, this has familiar tones.
Yeah.
I think I'm Brad. Doing improv, the show isn't scripted. Is there anything that you and Brad go into an audience and you're like, good God, I hope somebody doesn't say bowling ball? Or, is there something like you just don't want to hear?
Well, do a sound effect, and invariably we get proctologist or gynecologist. A sound effect, really? The most work we do on the show is trying to figure out how to couch a question to get a suggestion, so it's not like a joke answer.
What's the craziest thing that you loved and you're like, dude, that's so creative?
We asked for what's the weirdest occupation that someone in your family had. And there was this woman whose cousin was the person you're connected to when you're trapped in an elevator. That is perfect, because that is something we would never get people just off the top of their heads shouting. And that's something we've never had before. It gave us a lot to play with.
We're talking to Colin Mockery for his new improv show, Asking for Trouble, going to be at the Music Hall in Portsmouth coming up on June 13th. Tickets still available, not many, at themusichall.org. You and Brad did the White House Correspondents' Dinner back in 2007 when Bush was president?
Yeah, we did. It was, I believe it was after Stephen Colbert, and it felt we should get someone who's not offensive to our party. It was just the weirdest thing. I thought, how did this happen? We make up crap for a living, and somehow we're here.
Would you and Brad do the White House Correspondents' Dinner if you were asked nowadays?
When we start off our show, we take suggestions. We're not going to take anything political at all, because we found the audience immediately splits in half.
Yeah.
You know, we do the show where it's just wild and goofy, and then afterwards they can go back to hating 50% of the country. I can tell you one thing. We're going to do a musical tribute to Portsmouth. And yes, I'm not a singer.
Perfect for Portsmouth.
A musical tribute to Portsmouth. Oh, my God. Portsmouth, this is huge. You know, they might make a whole day out of this, Colin.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Portsmouth?
I don't think we've been to Portsmouth. It's always exciting to go somewhere for the first time.
Yeah.
Okay, make sure that your iPhone is fully charged because it is so picturesque. It's postcardy.
Postcardy, I like that.
Use that. Colin Mockery of Whose Line Is It Anyway? Touring the country with his longtime work husband, Brad Sherwood, and a new show called Asking for Trouble. It's going to be at the Music Hall in Portsmouth, June 13th. Great venue, too, by the way. And you can get tickets at themusichall.org. Colin, thanks so much for your time. We really appreciate it. Enjoy your time in New England.
Oh, thank you so much. And one hint, always chew your oatmeal.
Oh, thank you.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. 5 calls says it all on the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff.
We're getting into summer food season. Barbecues, watermelon, corn on the cob, the most controversial vegetable there is. When you eat corn on the cob, do you eat it on the cob or do you take it off the cob?
Eat it on the cob. What's the point of having it on corn on the cob then? It's in the name.
It's just corn, man.
It's just corn at that point. And I've seen people do it. Take a knife and scrape it off.
That's why I want to know. What's the norm? 5 calls will say it all. 207-773-1450.
5 calls. Do you eat corn on the cob or off the cob?
I shave it off the cob. I can't eat it on the cob.
Is this caffeinated?
It is, because I had braces most of my young life, and I just think that it was impossible to do without looking like an idiot. And then I got suckered into doing it for my whole family for my entire life. So
Oh,
shame on
no.
me.
You're raising a whole bunch of them. Okay.
It may be easier just to
sorry.
buy it in the bag where it's all,
But it's not the same.
Jeff, it's not the same. Like, you can't go to like a lobster bake and be like, oh, so here's my canned vegetables. Like, you gotta just suck it up. You gotta suck it up.
5 calls. Corn on the cob. Do you eat it on the cob or off the cob?
I have to shave it off the cob. It messes
wow.
with my dentures.
All right.
That's fair enough.
It's unfortunate, but fair enough.
And taking those out won't help either, so I
No.
got it.
I can eat just about anything except for macadamia nuts and almonds without my teeth.
Kind of curious to see that happen, but not curious enough. So we're going to move on, and this could be a clean
Thank you.
sweep. My goodness.
I know that I'm very surprised by this.
As am I.
5 calls. Do you eat corn on the cob or off the cob?
You eat it on the cob.
That's right.
While you're singing.
That's the on the cob song right there.
Thank you very much for the On the Cob song. And we're back in the game, people. On the Cobbers.
On the cobbers. 5 calls. Corn on the cob or off the cob?
100% on the cob.
Oh, a true
right.
5
This is turned
calls
around. Thank you.
says it all.
Thank you very much for calling. Here we go. 5 calls. Corn on the cob, on or off?
On the cob.
On the Cob! Woo! Ooh.
Wow, we turned it around.
I'm sorry, Caffeinated Nikki and Denture Boy. But
It's a superhero team you've never seen before.
that's right. It's Denture Man.
No, Denture Boy.
I'm sorry, Denture Boy. He turns into
Caffeinated
Denture Man.
Nikki and Denture Boy.
Thank you for calling, corn cob eating person.
Thank you.
The cob wins. 5 calls says it all.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. The A-Best Window ticket window is now open. And now it's time for everyone's favorite game, Extreme Trivia, with your hosts, Lori and Jeff.
Thank you very much, Bob.
We've got tickets to go see Hootie and the Blowfish, Collective Soul, and Edwin McCain up in Bangor next Friday. A week from this Friday. A week from tomorrow. My God, this week. All right. And all you have to do is answer this extreme 90s trivia question at 207-773-1450. Who wants to go see Hootie? All right. Not his first name.
You remember
It's
there?
Darius Hootie Rucker.
No, it's not. Don't mess with people like that.
I'm not messing with people. I'm messing with you.
You all right there?
Yeah, I got a little. There we go. Cameron Diaz. Well, I remember her. Was in what 1994 movie opposite Jim Carrey? Cameron Diaz was in what 1994 movie opposite of Jim Carrey? Know the answer at 207-773-1450. You're seeing Hootie and the Blowfish.
Hi, HOM. What movie was Cameron Diaz opposite Jim Carrey in?
What was that?
What's the movie that Cameron Diaz was played opposite Jim Carrey?
In 1994.
1994.
The Mask?
It is The Mask. Congratulations. Woo! Guess what? Do you know what you won?
Did I win them?
Yeah, you won. You won.
I got so bad.
Oh, my God. Well, you got it. You've got Hootie the Blowfish tickets. Congratulations. What's your name?
Jesse.
Jesse, congratulations. Have you ever seen The Mask?
I have.
Was it any good?
Totally 90.
What, you saw it too, Jeff?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm impressed with both of you. I don't think I've seen
I
it.
was born in 89.
You were okay. All right.
I was born in 71 and it still sucked.
I was born in 65.
Oh, I'm so freaking excited.
Oh, I'm so happy, Jesse. You hang on. We'll get you all hooked up with those tickets. It's a week from Friday.
Okay.
Hang on.
The A-Best Window ticket window is closed. Till next time, this is the HOM Morning Show. On the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today, 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff, and it's time for Don't Judge. On the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today, 94.9 HOM.
Don't Judge being brought to you by A-Best Window. We're having lunch with Jim next week. Manufactured in Maine.
Sorry you're not invited.
Sorry. You can come. We're going to go to Ken's. I'll tell you the date and time next week. It's brought to you by A-Best Window. Manufactured in Maine by Maine craftsmen to handle Maine's unique weather. The Don't Judge today is all about that word that makes you cringe. For me, there's a lot of young people's words that make me cringe, like bruh. I don't know if it's cringe or just...
What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
That's really what it is with me. You
So-
just use the English language?
Let us know, by the way, if you have a word that makes you cringe. Let us know on Facebook, on the HOM app, or call up 207-773-1450. So Matt and his wife, Sandy, on Facebook, getting into it a little bit. Matt says, driving through Auburn. And then Sandy, his wife, comments on Facebook to her husband, I thought it was Cupsuptic. LOL. You know, the lake name that makes you gag? And then Matt says, well, there's a difference between gag and cringe. The name of that lake just hits me different, too deep with a toothbrush different.
What?
207-773-1450.
Don't judge. What's a word that makes you cringe?
Moist.
Oh, okay. You and Travis have something in common. You know what's weird? Moist used to bother me too. And I'm kind of over it because I really like moist chocolate cake.
Yeah. There's plenty of things that you want moist.
Oh, my God.
Plenty
Please don't ever say that out loud again,
It's true.
Jeff.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, you just made the word worse.
I didn't make it worse. You don't want to eat chocolate cake if it's dry.
Okay, listen. You didn't say that. You said
I know. You want to
plenty
eat
of
it if it's
things.
very moist.
No, you said plenty of
They even make... Duncan Hines even makes a mix that says moist.
Okay.
All right, wait, I'm hanging up now.
Okay, bye, Kim. Just repeating the word over and over and over doesn't
Moist?
help you get over it. 207-773-1450.
That was fun. Hi. Don't judge. What word makes you cringe?
Slash. Like my car slash truck. No, just say or.
It's a lot easier. Less letters.
Right. Exactly.
Oh
And
God.
it makes
Not
more
slashing
sense.
anything.
Oh my God, that's hysterical.
Yeah.
We're like triggering you this morning. I love it.
I'd like to introduce you to my daughter/son.
Stop it, Jeff. Don't even go there. All right, thank you very much for calling. Oh my God.
Don't judge. What word makes you cringe?
Hello?
Hi. We have a bit of a delay here.
Turn your radio down.
This is so awesome. You're like in a tunnel.
It's the word mucus.
Okay.
Working in the medical professional, mucus is a word.
Oh
And it's
yeah.
real.
Oh,
And it doesn't just come from the nose.
What?
No, it doesn't.
Oh my God, both of you. Both of you need to stop. What? Jeff, no, and don't encourage him by
Do
laughing.
you not have mucus other places?
Nice
Like
nurse lady.
Yeah. What do you think comes out of a pimple?
Nice doctor lady. Shut up. It's pus. Pus. There's another word. Pus and mucus.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
I hate my job today.
See how much grosser we can get. Don't judge. What word makes you cringe?
You just did it, Lori. You said pus, and that makes me want to die.
I'm sorry. I
Which is worse,
caffeinated, Nikki.
pus or mucus?
Pus is not. The mucus, I don't know. I'm a mom, so mucus doesn't really scare me, but except for whatever orifice you're talking about. That makes me, I'm not really wondering why the heck of all the things that you are standing on, that's the thing that you wanted to bring up.
Of
so we're
all-
going to leave that alone.
Of all the knowledge to have, that's
Pus is not. Pus is no way. Pus. Mucus maybe. Pus. I don't want to hear it comes out in different places.
Yeah.
before you say that.
I was okay. I was okay with mucus until I realized, wait, what?
I'd like to take a moment to apologize to everybody listening that I may
my
have offended
God.
by my
I
use of the word
appreciate
mucus.
That, Jeff.
Kate,
I appreciate that.
you know,
I
you'll-
appreciate that, Jeff.
Caffeinated Nikki, you'll appreciate this. Kate from Richmond just sent me a text. He is out of control today.
I am not.
Like, of all things for him to, like, keep on going. Like, I can't talk about poop and my dog's butt, but he's going to sit there and talk about
Yes, thank you.
mucus in other areas?
It's
What are
a-
we doing today, Jeff?
It's a double standard.
You're going to have to tell me what you're thinking of, because I'm sure it's not the same thing I am.
Oh,
Jeff, I don't even want to get
I don't know. No.
I'm hanging up then.
We'll wait until Happy Friday. Happy Friday, right? Don't talk to me until tomorrow. Happy Friday, Jeff.
Okay.
Bye.
You're in trouble.
Best don't judge ever.
Don't judge. What's the word that makes you cringe? Let us know on Facebook on the HOM app. Or take your life in your own hands and call 207-773-1450. Don't judge.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. 5 calls says it all on the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff.
5 Call Says It All is to settle a fight between Nicole and her husband, who let me know on Facebook that they have a debate going on, and they, quote, need a bigger pool. So they're turning to 5 Call Says It All. By all means,
You can also rent out 5 calls as it all for a nominal fee.
a nominal fee of free. And good luck if I see your message. So let us know if you do have a 5 calls. But today's 5 calls is for Nicole and her husband. So are you guys ready to settle it up? Nicole knows her blood type. Her husband does not. Nicole thinks everybody knows their blood type. Her husband does not.
I do not.
I do not, but I have it with me. It's in my wallet. There's a little thing from the Red Cross. I am
that.
Yep. I am. It was when I gave blood.
Oh, Lori Vornis.
O plus. O positive.
I see.
So I, by the way, have the most common blood type in the United States.
I don't know what I got.
About 38% of the population have it, and I also am in high demand in hospitals because I'm compatible.
I've had enough blood taken. I'm sure I can find out very easily, but no, I don't know it.
Okay, that's the 5 call says it all. Do you know your blood type? 207.
Sounds like a game.
77.
Name your blood type.
207-773-1450.
Hi, HOM 5 calls. Do you know your blood type?
I do not.
Oh, okay. We've got a do not. Oh, the hubby's winning so far.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, HOM 5 calls. Do you know your blood type?
Oh, yeah.
Had to have that on handy for every once in a while?
I tell everybody it's the only test in my life I ever got an A positive.
Okay, A positive. Thank you very much.
Knowing it for the jokes. I like that.
Bye.
5 calls. Do you know your blood type?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Thank you.
The husband could walk away
This
with a
could be
win.
it. 5 calls. Do you know your blood type?
Yes, I do.
Oh, it's a true 5
All tied up.
calls.
Thank you.
Nicole and her husband are on the edge of their seat.
5 calls. Do you know your blood type?
Actually, I'm in the same boat as the people we're talking about. I know my blood type. My husband does not know his.
Oh,
Well,
so
that splits it right down the middle, though.
no, it doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't?
You do. Did you? I can't remember what you said. You do or you don't?
I do. I'm O negative.
Okay.
My husband does not know his blood type.
Well, take care of that for
Not
him, will
important
you?
until you need it.
Yeah. It's not important until you, and when you need it, it's too friggin' late, okay? Thank you very much. So most people,
Thanks for calling.
Nicole won. Her husband lost the debate that most
Barely,
people
though.
know. Barely. Most people apparently know their blood type. According to the highly scientific 5 calls, says it all.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff on the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. 94.9 HOM. This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM.
Want to wish Joe Dunbar a very happy 49th birthday.
Hey, Joey.
Joe's been a listener for
Ever.
Yeah. I mean, at least 30 years.
Before we were born.
I doubt that since
All right,
we're
yeah,
older.
good
That
point.
math doesn't
Yeah,
work.
yeah,
So, Joe, for your birthday, I went out and I got myself a new bra. And this is when I wish I worked with a woman. Because you're not going to get it. You're not going to appreciate how great this is. But this is so funny. I went down some rabbit hole, and I never do this, or I should say I rarely do this, but I got it online, and I bit at this will be the most comfortable bra you ever wear. And I thought, it's great.
Oh, okay.
It's spectacular.
So you got what you expected for a change.
I did, and I opened it. Okay, so here's the crazy part about this. First of all, and again, you're not going to understand this, so I'm just kind of talking to the ladies in the audience, but you can just play nice and smile. But I've moved from the traditional underwire bra to like a sportsy bra where there's no, it's like you put it on like a tank top.
It's
a
got
one
elastic,
piece,
right? That just like no, yeah.
no, there's no claps, there's no clasp. You just put it on over you.
Yeah.
Because I really enjoy that. But
Michelle works out. I've seen this.
Okay. But it's not a workout bra. It's a bra,
I
but it's
understand,
in
but
the
it's
same fashion as a sports bra.
Right.
It's basically a sports bra. So, but I noticed that the one that I bought for $5 at Big Lots was not taking care of my Big Lots. So I was like, I need more. I need
Support.
more. Yeah. I need my over-the-shoulder boulder holder to
your
hold
Big
my
Lots.
boulders. My Big Lots. So, this one feels like I'm in a Houdini straitjacket. Like this, I am strapped in. I could do jumping jacks right now and not hurt myself. So I'm just saying, I'm very pleased with it. And how I tied that into Joe Dunbar's birthday, I have no idea.
That was my first question.
But I just wanted the ladies to know it's online at Ebby, E-B-Y. I have no idea what that is. I just sort of went down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, this is also way more information than I needed.
It's not. It is. But somebody out there appreciates my new bra.
They don't have to work with you.
Look at it, Jeffrey.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM.
Now, I know that my bra talk made you uncomfortable, but we had a nice lady call up who's a little bit bigger than me. Okay, a lot bigger than me. And was like, I'm skeptical, but I've seen the ads, and now that you said you like your bra, I got it. This isn't an endorsement or anything. I went down some rabbit hole online, and I thought it said it's the best bra ever, and I thought, because they all say that, right? But it was not cheap. Like I had a $5 bra from Big Lots. It wasn't doing all that I wanted it to do.
Well.
And now this bra is actually, it's sort of like, you go and you have a sandwich that's made of like peanut butter and crappy jelly on white bread. And then you just went to like this deli for like this hot pastrami. It's stacked real high and it's got Swiss cheese melted all over. And I think I'm hungry.
So how would you feel I was talking about I got a new jockstrap? And boy, it's the most comfortable jockstrap ever.
I don't care.
Oh, okay. That's surprising. Usually you would go, bleh.
I just don't listen to you.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM.
What did we learn today, Lori Vornis?
Well, we learned that 5 Call Says It All can be used to settle disputes between you and your wife, you and your husband, you and your partner. By all means. Let us know.
You and anybody.
You and anybody. If you've got some kind of debate, like Nicole and her husband did, about knowing your blood type, and Nicole knew it, her husband didn't, and Nicole won. It was a close one. It went down to the wire. 5 Call Says It All. But apparently, according to our scientific survey, everybody knows their blood type, except for Jeff and I.
do not.
Although I carry it with me in my wallet.
Well, so I
just can't remember.
So technically, you know it. You have access to it instant. Like if you needed it, they'd.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't even have that.
And I have the most common blood type there is, so you'd think I'd remember it. It's O positive. So
okay.
If anybody out there, is a paramedic and you're treating me,
look in her wallet.
Positive.
Look in her wallet.
Yeah, because there's a pizza deal in here too.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff on the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. 94.9 HOM.